MrBeast is a popular YouTuber, probably best known for his Minecraft mod reviews.
So I was just playing some Minecraft and I found this. This right here, sponge.
And a couple of days ago, MrBeast was kind of just like, hey Netflix, hey Disney, hey Hulu, my balls, you may gargle them. And here's why. Just a couple of days ago, MrBeast officially dropped probably one of his most hyped up videos ever, I would say, and that is his official MrBeast Squid Games challenge kind of recreation video. And let me just say, oh my god, it was incredible. Like, I expected him to go above and beyond, but this is just a whole different level. Before we get into the rest of it, subscribe to this channel with notifications on, or Squid Games will happen in real life, you'll be thrown into it, and you'll get the umbrella in the cookie game. If you haven't watched Squid Games, then just know that's bad, and subscribe.
56 people survives the longest, wins 456 grand.
The first game we're gonna play is red light, green light, and they have 30 minutes to cross the red line on the other side of the huge room.
So within the first 30 seconds, you're greeted with the first game, which is red light, green light, keeping right on task with the actual Squid Game series. And oh my god, is this set accurate and just incredible. Like, this is kind of something I'd expect from a television show, if not like a movie, where they have years to do this. I read somewhere in the comment section that this took MrBeast under 40 days to create, which is just mind-blowing, especially since this guy's a YouTuber. I mean, you saw jokingly in the very start, man started off doing Minecraft mod reviews, and this is what we're at.
Side of the huge room.
So without further ado, green light. Red light.
Oh.
And as you can see, every single player has a device strapped to them that when they're eliminated, it pops.
First, yeah, that's got to be tough to be the first person out. I mean, I get it if you're like midway through the pack and you get out. It's like, okay, that was respectable performance, but this is like 5 seconds into the game. You probably flew out. You probably were like thinking the whole time about like, man, there's a chance I could win the 450 grand or whatever the grand prize was, right? And then within the first 5 seconds, all right, packing my bags, it's time to go. I also got to say that I think the little like pack that explodes on you is really creative, because I was kind of curious, like, because I expected them to do all the games. And for red light, green light, I was like, all right, so I know they're not actually gonna, shoot them, right? Right?
Holy crap. Congratulations on surviving red light, green light. So, if you look at this TV, you'll see that only 232 of you survived. If you look above your head, you'll see the $456,000 you're competing for.
And this is the part where I was like, oh my god, he really went all in, because for a part of me just expected him to only really like go all out for the setups for the games, but no, he actually went and, really did an excellent job replicating every scene from the movie. I mean, even the downtime area where they don't really spend a lot of time. If you actually look at the video, which I will either link in the description or it'll be everywhere on trending and For You page or whatever, right? If you actually look at the video, the time they spend in this room is not that long, and the investment into this room is probably incredibly high. So it just goes to show that every detail really counts for MrBeast. He said this before in interviews, but this is just honestly putting that to proof. Like, it's honestly incredible.
You're competing for. And now let's move on to Honeycomb.
In Honeycomb, everyone gets a needle and a cookie with a different shape on it. And they have 10 minutes to remove the shape from the cookie. But if they break the shape, they're eliminated.
All right, so everybody, I'm gonna need you to get in the line in front of one of these question marks.
This is kind of a tough one because I don't know if you haven't seen the show or not, but basically, if you get the umbrella, you're screwed. And not everyone who got the umbrella in the MrBeast video, was eliminated, but practically everyone who got the umbrella took the L on this one. I mean, this is probably one of the harder challenges, and it's kind of a game of luck, as a lot of this honestly is, especially towards the end. There's a lot of luck-based competition, and that's kind of just, it's interesting how that's kind of just like true about the world. But anyways, right, if you get the umbrella, that was just a tough day for you, man. I mean, looking at your odds, you just weren't gonna make it.
142 of you survived Honeycomb. And if you leave in the next 5 minutes, I'll give you $4,000. Let's weed out some of the weak people.
No, $4,000.
Just smack your shit.
Wait,
Thank you.
I was not expecting this many people. Okay. There we go, head on out.
So I know a lot of people were probably watching this being like, why would you do that? You have the opportunity at $450,000, but I'm going to be honest, I probably would have taken that because looking at myself, a lot of these games are up to luck. And if you just do the math on it, you're not going to be the guy who wins. Obviously, if you were the guy who won, you are going to be the guy who wins. But it doesn't matter, right? This actually made a lot of sense. And yeah, $4,000, maybe if, right, you don't want to think about your sunk costs, right? You already came out here. Sunk cost fallacy coming out again. But maybe if you really need that 400 grand and that's like the only reason you came out here and the 4,000 wouldn't really change your situation that much, I get it. But if you're just looking to actually return with money, this move made a ton of sense.
Pug Award took us from 120 people down to 60. And remember, only one of these people is walking away with $456,000. All right, everybody, we have your attention. As you guys know from Squid Games, game number 4 is marbles. I don't know if I'd be cheering because instead of letting you pick your partner, we're gonna make you partner with your best friend. Throughout this entire challenge, we've been monitoring who you've been talking to the most, and we're gonna make you partner up with them.
And only one of you can move on.
For example, 067 and 431.
That's my best friend.
Honestly, this was probably one of the most twisted parts of the entire episode. YouTube video. I keep calling it an episode because it's that incredible, right? But it just, the fact that they went to the detail of basically just stalking these people and just trying to scramble to figure out who is friends with who, just to make it that more interesting, just to make it that more entertaining. Because if it was random people, it would still be very entertaining. But now the fact that there's going to be group dynamics that we'll see in the video of people having to really, be pitted against their friends, as some people were in the show. I mean, the fact that, just that he keeps on going above and beyond, and not just money put into the set, but also just looking at the details and also just really working on, the drama that already is there, but just hyping it up that just a bit more. That was like a twist I never saw coming.
We are now at the glass bridge set, and look at how insane this thing looks. It is amazing. And bring out the contestants. I can't wait to see the look on their faces.
Oh, what?
Oh my God.
Players, welcome to Glass Bridge. There's 2 platforms you can jump on. One will drop you and one will hold you. Start the timer, begin the challenge.
Not to interrupt the flow of the video too much, but I want to bring back an old tradition on the channel that I haven't done in months. If you made it this far into the video, I would like you to comment door down below. The reason I have you comment door is it's a random thing that just doesn't make a lot of sense and will confuse people who don't give me watch time. And I want watch time.
Okay, they are 1 for 1 so far.
Go right.
I'm always right.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd listen to Chris.
Chris, this is on you.
Hey, victory!
Let me just say, the first time watching this, my heart dropped when I saw that happen. Like, I didn't know what to think. Like, part of me just expected the tile to either turn red or green, and if like it turned red, they're like, okay, go jump into the foam pit, or if it turned green, it's like, you're good, you can stay on. I kind of expected that, and I was just watching, and at first, because there's a little hesitation, unlike in Squid Games where the glass actually kind of shatters, there's a little hesitation, so I thought she was good, and then the way she just dropped, I was just like, oh my God. Like, once again, above and beyond. That's all I can say. That's basically my biggest takeaway from the whole video.
If he doesn't step up, that's less time you got.
Hey, if no one crosses, I just keep the money.
All right, 3 went for it.
Oh! 3 just got eliminated. All right, 2, he took the L for you.
Hey, do you think 2?
Hey, honestly, 2, if you're 3 for 3, you might as well keep going. Clearly, you're lucky.
Oh my God. All right.
No pushing, obviously.
Please, come on.
What I found about this challenge just so interesting was that while they were assigned an order, they didn't necessarily need to go in that order. It's really whoever wanted to cross could go. I mean, at one point, I don't want to spoil the ending of that challenge at least, but it was very intense. Oh my God, my heart was racing, right? But towards the end, it was just like, we need someone to go. It doesn't matter who. And like, for example, 3 right there, or 2, I kind of forget, right? He jumped 3 times before he fell, instead of jumping once per turn. So I'm not going to show you the ending because I don't want to spoil it, but before you click off the video, yes, I see you clicking off, there is something really interesting at the end that I think I can share that is just, it's really good news. At the very end, when there was a winner, I will give you that, there was a winner of the MrBeast Squid Games. At the very end of it, he said, congratulations of being the winner of the very first MrBeast Squid Games, or whatever he said. highlight the very first part. This could very well be a series. Obviously, I don't think he said anything about it being a series or not. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. But just the fact that he worded it just like that, and MrBeast is careful with every single detail he puts in his videos, similar to Scott Cawthon and the Five Nights at Freddy's lore timeline that I tried to follow when I was 15 and had literally no shot at it, right? Every detail matters, and I honestly think that's setting up for a part 2, also because this is one of his most successful videos of all time. That might play a little factor in as well. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and go watch another one of my videos. 4 are on screen right now. Go click on one of those. And obviously, if you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing, man? Also, leave a like in the video for good luck or whatever. Turn on notifications. You won't see my videos otherwise. And yeah, peace.